Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett, and my hands is Bequest number 4, wrapping up the series. Now, for those who have been paying attention to my reviews, you know the first issue, I thought it had some potential, and then from there, things kind of went downhill, and sadly, the 4th issue does not stick the landing and save the series. It is much of what I disliked, kind of all packaged up into one comic. Published by AfterShock, it's written by Tim Seeley, Freddie E. Williams, the second is the artist, Jeremy Colwell is the colorist, Marshall Dillon is the letterer. So for those who don't know the series, the concept is that the magical weapons are going over from this magical world to the real world, and that guns are moving from the real world over to this magical world. To me, that's a hell of a concept, a really, really interesting series and concept, and had it stuck to that, I think it would have been a much better series. Instead, it also shoehorns in white supremacists, and then they have some mission of, like, destroying the NSA, and, like, it gets messy and weird and just bad. This issue focuses a lot on the white supremacists and their mission, and, of course, our heroes having to try to stop them. It would be one thing if this was some action and even some, action comedy, but, like, the bad guy, the white supremacist bad guy, the head bad guy, is so over-the-top laughable. It's just one of those that it's eye-rolling. Like, his dialogue, like, I don't even think edgelords talk like this. It feels like someone attempting to write what they think these folks are like. There's sentences that just make utter no sense at all, where he just kind of goes off on tangents, and just, there's one point he calls people, like, little cucks or something, like, I gotta go find it, because it's just so laughably bad. It's one of those that, like, you wonder if anyone kind of stopped and said, really, you're kind of going with this? Now, what's interesting is if you took the two series and you made them each their own thing, or the two storylines, it would have been really good. Like, have the first volume focus on these, on the weapons going back and forth. You have the superhero, not superhero, but the party stop that, and then, they have to go deal with the magical weapons that are in the real world that are in the hands of white supremacists. Like, to me, that would have actually been really good 2 different volumes. Mashing them both together is just not good. It just does too much, and it just doesn't work. It's weird. Like, it's one of those where I think rolled my eyes multiple times at some of the stuff that was written. And then there's things that are just thrown out there of, like, people having tumors and, like, what the hell is going on? It's just kind of... there's, like, good concepts in here, but they just never quite pull it together. And then there's, like... the racist says racist shit, and weird things are bleep, but other things aren't, that I think are, like, just as offensive, and it's a rough issue. If you've been enjoying the series, like, God bless you. I'm glad you are. The art's interesting. I think there's something kind of cool to the art. Like, it definitely has a style to it that keeps things kind of entertaining and blends this fantasy and real world. But, like, it's not enough to, like, for me to really dig it and, overlook the story. So, as I said, like, this feels like it's 2 volumes mashed in one, and it really should have been kept as 2. So, not everything can be winners. If after all that arousing support and positive review, if you are interested in this series, out now in comic shops, you can go get it. We get a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code to all the shops near you. No shop, no problem. We have affiliate links. They are affiliate links, so we get a small percentage by doing that. You help support our site, so thank you. Speaking of support, I want to thank AfterShock for hooking us up with the review copy. And thank you for watching. Now, if you're into comics, if you're into AfterShock, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.